Namaskar. Welcome to our healing circle here at Blue Star Ashram in Trinidad and Tobago. It is a real joy to see you all joining us this afternoon. I am Prema Devi, and I will be guiding you through the first segment, doing few stretching meridian exercises, and then Krishna Priya will guide you through the second segment, doing Qigong energy exercises. And of course, Gurudev Shri Vasudeva will guide our healing meditation. So before we begin, I will invite you to join me for our centering. So we can just gently close our eyes and just relax your mind, your body, your heart. And just come into that inner space, bringing the attention inwards, being fully here and now. We are exactly where we need to be at this time. And now bring the attention into the breath. Breathing out fully. Breathing in deeply. And just bring the attention into the heart area. The chest, the emotional space. Breathe into the chest area. Just bring into mind the love energy. Tap into that infinite love within you. Feeling waves and waves of love. And opening the space to each other. Opening the heart full of gratitude for being together, for having this healing space, and gratitude for all the masters of the light, for our own physical guru that are continuously guiding us, protecting us, and holding our hand in every moment. Feeling a warm sensation in the chest area. And as you continue to breathe into the chest, bring the attention into the brow area. Just breathing into the eyebrows. And imagine that with every breath, you are bringing in peace into your being. Tapping into the infinite silence within. expanding the mental field. As you open up to infinite consciousness, infinite being, and now bring the attention down into the lower abdomen. Opening yourself to the strength and the power of the physicality, to the infinite vitality that exists in that infinite being. Infinite energy. And here you can add a little bit of a gross breath, trying to listen to your own breath as you breathe in and out, balancing both the gross and the subtle fields. Energizing the body, revitalizing it, embracing it in your whole being. And really feeling the belly is expanding as you breathe in and contracting as you breathe out. Feeling fully balanced, energized, loving, and peaceful. Coming into one mind, one heart, and many forms. And as you continue to embrace these beautiful energies within and without, let's begin our segment with the chant of One Ohm. Breathing out together. And breathing in to chant. On peace, peace, peace. Thank you everyone for that beautiful centering and sharing your energies. So now as we begin our first segment, you can either continue to be in a seated position or stand as we get to continue to revitalize the body, preparing it for our rest of the healing segments. So I will invite you to open your feet shoulder width apart. And for those of you that have not seen me before doing these kind of exercises, so we will be doing mostly gentle stretches to release any blocked energy in the energy centers, the meridian channels. And we do tapping and bouncing. And we also use counting, in this case, sound, as a way of coordinating or balancing, regulating the breath with the movement. So you can do the counting out loud. So here we're going to start with the danjon tapping. Danjon, it's in Korean. This is more like a Korean practice, but it's also the dantien called, for in this case, but other Oriental cultures, the Chinese, the Japanese, or in this case, the navel area. So here we want to place attention again, just 2 inches below the belly button. And we're going to do the danjon tapping to bring the mind into the body. So we'll begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. And I'll give your belly a nice rub. And now here we want to bring our palms together, rubbing, trying to generate some nice heat. And really, as you are standing here, we want to slightly bend our knees so we can really feel as grounded as we can be, feeling the lightness in the upper body, the heaviness in the lower area. You can even feel like grabbing the ground, the floor with your toes, tightening the perineum as you continue to rub your palms. And as you breathe in and out, just bring the attention into your danjon area. Just place the attention in there as we continue to do all our exercises. You can gently close your eyes and now imagine that you are sending healing energy to your kidneys, to your liver, heart, stomach, lungs, and your danjon or dantian area. And now here we want to bring the palms gently over our eyes, sending nice healing energy to our eyes, placing the palms over your hair, your neck, your shoulders, and sweeping the energy down. And now we're going to do a full body tapping, beginning with our left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now bringing the left palm up and tapping all along the side of your arm and clapping, congratulating yourself for being here today. And now bring the palm down and coming back to shoulder and armpit. Here we are awakening all the body cells and now bending to the right, tapping the left side of the ribs and coming back to center, and we release. And now we go to the other side, the right lung. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shoulder, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now bringing the palm up. Again, coming all the way down and clapping. Adding a nice, beautiful smile to your face. And now coming back to shoulder and armpit. And now bending to the left. Coming back to center. And now we push the hips back, bringing palms over your kidneys and tapping. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now going all the way down through the back of your legs. Insteps. And coming all the way up through the front. And going down through the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now up, inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hips. All around the hips. For those of you that sit for a long time, we need to release all that energy from sitting for too long. And now we come back to chest. Again, releasing any emotions that we don't need. And here we want to add the sound. Ready? Now tapping faster and saying louder. Very nice. And sweeping the energies down. Now we want to lift our shoulders up and release, dropping them down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now opening the arms to the sides, making a big circle, opening the chest area. 2, 3, squeezing the lungs at the back as you open up. 4, 5, opening the chest fully. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more, and we release. So now we want to bring our fingers to our shoulders. Here we're going to do shoulder rotations by bringing the elbows together right in front of your chest and making big circles to the sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now the other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember the counting. 5, breathing into dungeon. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. You guys are doing really, really well. I can see you all nicely. So opening arms to the sides And now wiggle your fingers, the thumbs included. And as you wiggle, really stretch to the sides. Feel that you are touching the walls back home there as you are stretching so much. And now bringing both palms facing up. We're gonna twist one arm at a time in a way that both palms are facing up. So we are going to alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. We relax shoulders and chest. And now we're going to bring palms to our hip area, and now we're going to make big hip rotations, trying to isolate the movement as if you're going left, front, right, and back. Very nice. Releasing again any energy blockage in the lower back area in the hips. And now switching sides, going in the opposite direction. And now here we want to come back to center and pushing the hips back, bringing the palms slightly above your knees. And now we're gonna do knee rotations to the right. 1, 2, 3, to the left. 1, 2, 3, inwards. 1, 2, 3, and outwards. 1, 2, and 3. And now pushing the hips back again and bouncing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now releasing the arms, bringing them as close to the ground as you can. And now here, swinging gently the hips side to side. And again, just feel the nice release in the lower back, the hips, the back of your legs. And now gently bending the knees and coming up slowly and gently. Now bringing the left palm on your dungeon, lifting the right one up and shaking, shake, 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 shake. And really feeling like stretching and touching the ceiling as much as you can, stretching the spine. And now gently bending over to the left side while still shaking the palm and rotating. 1, 2, 3, and the opposite side. 1, 2, and 3. Very nice. And now we switch palms, bringing the left arm up, shaking and stretching as high as you can, and really stretching your smile as well. And now bending to the right and doing the rotations. 1, 2, 3, and the other way. 1, 2, and 3. Very nice. So now we come back to center. And here is where I want to thank you greatly for participating in our first segment. And now Krishna Priya will be happy to guide you for the next one. Thank you so much, everyone. Namaskar.
Namaskar everyone, and a very warm welcome to the second segment of our healing circle today. As Prema Devi took you into the centering and releasing from the physical body, from the muscles, from the tissues, from the organs, releasing all the stresses and also stimulating the blood circulation and therefore the energy, I would like in this segment to take a step forward in the healing process. And as usual, I'm going to apply the principles of healing medical Qigong that relates with the energetics of the body. Now, in the healing process and also the well-being, what is most important is to have this energy circulate properly and also to release all the stagnation from the energy body. Energy body surrounds the physical body, is the closest body that feeds this physical body with prana, with chi, with energy. In these exercises, we're gonna trace and touch this energy body with our palms. We keep a distance that it's comfortable for us, that we feel connected to, and the same we can do it outside of the physical body as well as when we massage and touch the physical body. So more explanation and more guidance as we go along the practices. Before starting, let's take a moment to stand up if your physical body permits this. If not, you can sit on the chair, but making sure you respect the rules of aligning the physical body structure with the energy body, with the breath, and with the mind. Now here, the mind, it takes an important role into the process. So let's connect first with the energy below the feet, the earth energies. Just place your feet on the ground, slightly bend your knees, knees on top of the ankles, hips on top of the knees, shoulders on top of the hips, and then having the spine comfortable, relaxed, not chest forward like this. It takes a lot of tension in it. Just slowly bend forward in that position as you humble yourself. Palms oriented to the back, having the shoulder nests open. Here, the cavities of the body, important parts, energetics in the body, and also having here these qua points folded down, the bikini lines slowly folded down. So the energy transfers into the lower part of the body through these points. So observing this, we start stimulating, stirring the chi below the feet, connecting with the earth. Now, an important part is to make your body be so soft like the water. So just allow yourself to have that feeling of everything releasing down, melting down as water, as ice. And just stir the energy below the feet. It requires also a connection with the mind. So the mind now goes into the process. As you stir into the water, if you want, you can close your eyes to have a better connection. And then you can just feel or imagine that you withdraw the energy from the earth through the feet, through the hip area, and stir it around the lower body. Stir it. The more you do it, the more you will be able to feel that something is happening. And as I said, we now, with the palms, the energy from the center point of the palms are stimulating this chi body, the energy body. We touch this energy body with the palms. Now you can go around the waist area, the girdle vessel, around the feet. Stimulate this energy slowly as you move into the water, whatever tension is there, you can release it from there. And now, let's take the hands and now stretch them forward and turning them inward and outward, keeping the fingers open. Keep the hands closer to the lower body. As you swim into an ocean of chi, withdraw, take the energy inside of the body, moving around the body, stretching the arms, extending the arms, opening the meridians to the arms. Now the breath should follow the practice in a way that it's really relaxed, rhythmically, ease, soft, but also lengthen. And you can increase the speed if you want. Just a rule, when you want to raise up the energy, you can come on your toes. When you want to descend and ground the energy, you can come on the heels. So you can do this transition and moving of the body weight from the toes when you come upward with the energy, and to the heels when you come downward with the energy, grounding the energy. And now we can take and stimulate and stir the chi around the middle dantian in the chest area, slowly as you move the tissues of the body. You don't have to stretch your muscles in this part of the healing of the Qigong. It's more subtle, it's more soft. You can just move from the tissues where the nervous system lies underneath, the fascia, and slowly, very graciously, with the mind connected, with the breath and energy connected, soft, melt the body as an ice. Ice to water, and water to inner space, to the energy, subtle energy. And now we can take it to the upper dantian. If you'd like here to imagine the Reiki bathing, Reiki cleansing procedure, you can just imagine you clear it out, all that is not needed in the physical body, in the energy body, and you bring more healing, more light, more energy. Here, we can imagine we take the energy into the brain stem, brain cord, and slowly we come down, we come back, and we allow the energy to settle back down into the lower dantian, into the body, descending the energy, grounding the energy. We can just pulse here the chi in front of the lower dantian to the power of the energy connection between the palms and in front of the body, the power of the mind, the power of attention. Breathe in, expand the field. Breathe out and condense the energy into the lower dantian. And now we're gonna step forward with the left leg. Have it bent, and the right leg, it's resting, it's stretched, slightly bent, resting on the toes. So here we're gonna bend forward. Important is to have the spine always erect, and the weight of the body is on the front foot, and the movement is facilitated by bending the back leg. So we're not going to go like this and do this movement, just sliding vertically. Now let's take the energy from the earth, through the feet, through the thighs, bringing into the lower dantian here, bathing the girdle vessel, that's the meridian around the belly area, that has also the kidney point, energy point at the back. Bringing it back, into the lower dantian, moving through the leg, through the feet, down, connecting with the earth, and again taking energy, feet, leg, lower dantian, this squat energy point around the girdle vessel, Ming point at the back of the, in between the kidney, at the back of the spine, bringing it around again. We stimulate the kidneys and come back again, stimulating the kidneys, and that point between the kidneys, very important energy point, and also the lower dantian. In front here, we're gonna step forward and we're gonna change the legs. Slowly extend now the left leg to the back on the toes, bend the right leg, knees on top of the ankle, and we're gonna start from below. Through the leg, to the feet, lower dantian, around the girdle vessel. Ming point at the back, between the kidneys, bathing this area of the body with energy. This area of the body feeds all the organs here, also feeds the leg and the feet. It's an important joint also here to bathe in energy and melting down, soften it. Move the energy down again. Bring it up. Bathe. Bring it back into the lower dantian. Feeding all these organs with chi, with energy, moving down. Again, make the contact with the energy below the feet into the earth. Bring fresh energy. Leg, hip joint, girdle vessel, kidney point, lower dantian, the storage of energy. Back again into the leg. Up again. And here we're gonna step back forward. And then we're gonna come into the standing position again, having the knees slightly bent, all the energies down, from the top down into an aligned way. Again, we're gonna stimulate the energy into the lower dantian. That's the house of energy in these practices. Breathe out, breathe in, expand. Breathe out, condense. Breathe in and expand. Breathe out and breathe in. Very beautiful, everyone. And now we're gonna stimulate the heart and the lungs and the middle dantian. So now here we're gonna extend the arms on the side, always having them drop. Here we're gonna be some movements to correlate. So we're gonna move from one side to the other. I just take the exercise in pieces for you to have the mind slowly into it. And then you can stretch this leg and rest on the toes. Right, and now from the right hand, we're gonna take energy into the hand, into the arm, into the chest area, that's the middle dantian. We're gonna make a peak here. We're gonna rest, and the energy we're gonna move into the other arm where we're gonna release it. We release it far, and then we take again energy through this arm. We bring it into the chest area. We transition with the legs. We extend this arm now, and we release it. Bring it in, palm, arm, into the chest, and we release it. We're taking again, we're bringing into the heart, middle dantian. We're taking to the other arm, and we release it. We bring it again to the chest, transfer it to the other one, and release it. I told you we're tracing meridians here and lines, energetic lines, and they are actually studied. It's not just imagination of movements, they are correlated with energetics, anatomy energetics. Now you can do this exercise until you feel you get into it, until you feel that heart stimulation, the lung stimulation, the middle dantian stimulation. And we can use the imagination as well, so we can use the mind, that we take the energy from the universe into the middle dantian, and we release it out into the world. What this middle dantian does, and it operates with the heart energy, with the emotion and compassion. And now in these days, we need so much compassion to take from within and send it out into the world. So through your compassionate heart, you can send energy, healing energy, wherever you want into the universe, into your family, community, friends. Just feel this transfer of energy passing through you. And you can always recharge from within, from the universe, with more loving energy to release into the world. We do it one more. This is from the form of the medical Qigong, Taoist medical Qigong, that it's very old form of energetics healing Qigong. We bring now the palm, the hands here together. We move them now in front of the body, down. Now the next exercise, after we stimulate the energy into this area, we stimulate into this area. Now we want to clear out the energies around this area first. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna just stir the energy around the belt again, the girdle vessel. And now we're gonna come in front. We take the fingers like this, and we're gonna drop. Again, stimulate, stir the energy around the kidneys, around the girdle vessel. Come slowly on your toes, raise the energy and drop it down. Whatever you know there is a disease or whatever you don't need there in the physical body, just bring it into the lower dantian and just throw it out. Stir it, bring it up, connect, take it, and throw it. Stir it, bring it up, and throw it. Again. Last one. And relax now. Relax the palms on the lower dantian. Breathe in and out. Recharge the area. Connect with this area. Breathe in, expand the lower dantian. Breathe out, condense, withdraw the energy within into the lower dantian. That it's a point deep within the physical body, the subtle body, the energy body. In, out. In, expand, out, and condense. Very nice, everyone. And now After we stimulate this girdle vessel, the middle dantian, we stimulate these energetics. Let's do now the microcosmic and macrocosmic, microcosmic and macrocosmic orbit, the small and the large circuit of energy, as we did it 2 weeks ago together with me in the marriage of heaven and earth, taking the energy down from the earth, moving up the spine, all the way to the crown, and then connect with the heavenly energies. We're going to bring it to the back, bathing the brain into this energy, and then moving it down in front of the body, connecting with the earth energy again. So for those of you that maybe are new for this, I'm going to repeat it. And for you that did it already, maybe there are new elements that you can integrate this time. So in the standing position, we're gonna take the energy from the perineum up the spine, but we're gonna move the hands in the same time because we have the power to connect the mind inside and move the physical body. So breathe the energy up the spine as you raise up the hands. Never raise the shoulders like this. Extend the arms up. And again, keep the body soft. Don't use the muscles in extension. Just keep the body soft. If you want to lengthen, you can lengthen from the tissues. So here, we raise the energy up on the crown, and then we connect now with the heavenly energies. So from the fingers, we extend the field of energy above the heaven, the source of all energies. We're taking into the arms, and I will bring it through the arms at the back here. I'm going to turn to show you the hands position. So we're gonna bathe here the brain. We place the arms like this at the back, fingers touching. And now here we're gonna bend the elbows. As we bend the elbows here, maximum, now we're going to release the palms, and we take a position with the palms extended from the physical body in front of the chi body, bathing the brain with chi all the way to the point that the tongues reach the palate, and here in front of the face, with the palms again in front of the physical body, not touching the physical body, we move the energy down in front of the physical body, all the way down to the perineum, to the legs, to the earth. We do it again. Let's prepare. From the perineum, we take the energy from the earth up on the spine, all the way above. We extend the chi of the physical body above the palms, above the fingers, and we take these heavenly energies, the source of all energies, into the physical body, into the head, into the touching now the head at the back, fingers touching together, bending the elbows. Now bathing the brain with energy, we detach the palms from the head itself. We are with the palms in front of the physical body until the point the tongue reaches the mouth, the palate. And now we separate the palms. We move them in front of the body, moving the energy down on the right and left channel of the body, all the way down to the legs, to the feet, into the earth. Last time. So let's move the energy from the perineum up the spine, keeping the body soft, melting down all the tension. Let the gravity hold your physical body. Move the energy up above the crown, connect with the heavenly energies and the source of all energies. Bring it through your arms slowly to the back of your head, touching with the fingers the back of the head. Now bend at the elbow here. Bathe your brain with the energy. Come with the palms in front of the head. feeling that energy field between the palms and your physical body, keeping that line in the energy body, and moving now down in front of the body, move the energy down into the legs, into the feet, all the way down and connect with the earthly energies. Now you can rest your palms on the lower dantian. So we connected the earth energy with the heavenly energies. In the middle, it's us. Of course, it's more than this. We use the macrocosmic and microcosmic orbit doing all of these exercises. And I hope you did enjoy these exercises that we are preparing for you, just for you, especially every Wednesday. We are so excited. And now I give thanks to you for your participation. Shri Vasudeva is here with us, physical in the space. And before he will gonna take us further into the healing methodology, let's bring our hearts, our minds connected into the healing prayers. Extending the palms in front of your body, connecting with your compassionate heart, loving heart, divine loving heart, with your focused mind, the mind that has the power to send all the intentions wherever your soul desire. And with tapping into the source of all energies or of all our intentions, into the divine that is inside of us and surrounding everything, holding everything together. Let's pray for all of those that are in need in this moment. Our family, our friends, the entire community and the entire world. The world needs our prayers, our good intentions, and our connections with the higher forces of light that we can channel to send this light energy into the world. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'm sure that throughout the entire third segment, our practice is dedicated to the healing for us and for the entire world. See you next time. Namaskar.
Namaskar, everyone, and welcome to this segment of our healing circle, and a joy to see all of you. It is meditation in the healing process. For me, it's a tremendous joy. Of course, exercise is too. But meditation takes us right to the source of being. So that God self within us. And it is my joy to take you into a space that I've experienced and that I live in, and that you are capable of experiencing too, and also living in. It takes away all the past and the future that tend to hold us in bondage. When you live in the constancy of the divine and the present moment, it holds you continuously in all possibilities. And not only that, it empowers you in such a powerful way. Just being in that source of all possibilities and power is a phenomenal place to be. That's your right, your heritage. It's our right, our heritage. So it's my joy to lead you into a space that exists within you and that you can tap into at all times. It is the most inexpensive thing, and yet for some of us the most difficult thing. And it all has to do with the ego that we are. So if you just surrender the ego a little bit, don't think of how important you are. Don't think of how victimized you are by the universe. Don't think of how loveless you are. Just surrender it for a moment. And stay in the source of all possibilities. The divine is always with you, will never leave you. You're actually tied to the divine in every possible way. By thought, by mind, by intention, by energy, in consciousness, you're absolutely tied to the divine. What makes meditation so potent is the power of thinking and visualizing. Of course, when you're not distracted. Your mind has awesome power. Everything that you think about, you can actualize. If you work in harmony with the universe. And if you build a merit through good deeds, good thoughts, good emotions, if you build merit, your field will open up more and more to the light. And then your intentions will manifest just so quickly. So you have the power of thought. Thoughts help you to shape things in the inner space. It's like a sculpting tool. It's a very creative tool. It employs the mind. And when we consider the world, that we are relating to the world, that part of the mind is called manas, where we produce thoughts based on the senses and the world around us. And when we sculpt, we call it visualization. We visualize things, and we can do so vaguely or in detail. But every time you do that, it's like an energy construct. So it has power. The power to resonate in the consciousness, the power to attract things, the power to influence your ego, the power to direct your energies, to help you to channel your energies. Because when you have a model or you have a template, you can direct your energies. It's like having a blueprint to building a car or a house, or creating anything. It helps you to channel your energies in the best direction, so that we don't lose too much of our meditation time. I'm going to take you directly into the practice, and let's center in present moment awareness. Just be here and now. It's not a task, it's a joy actually, when you catch it. It's the best place that you want to be. Away from all the worry of the past, the anxieties of the future. You want to stay squarely in the present moment. Being with yourself, observing every level of being. And let's try to center. Center at the root of thinking. If you're going to be creative with the mind in the healing and wellness process, then let's center in that place where you can prepare to be creative. In the silence of the mind. In the silence where there are all possibilities. Center in the silence. The head should feel cooler, lighter, and more stress-free. And when you use the breathing, it helps you to drive away stress, to push it away. So each time you breathe out, feel that you're breathing away stressful energies out into the space, and every time you breathe in, you're breathing into a space of peace and quiet. So with respect to the mind, let the head space, the brain space, the mind space, be quiet each time you breathe in. Center in that quietness, in that peacefulness, in that restfulness. And every time you breathe out, whatever stressful energies there are in the mind, let it go. No, my words carry the power of what I am doing. So if you were to listen to my words and resonate with it, you will experience the space that I am in. But for that, you need to be completely open to our communication. You don't give your power away to me. I don't need that. You tap into your own power as you listen to me. You begin to resonate with the same power that I'm experiencing. So you're coming into your own power. So to breathe into the center of that mental space, if you feel some kind of resonance at the eyebrows, center of the eyebrows, at the apex of the nose, as you feel some kind of energy there, give attention to it. It will take you to a chakra, a center of energy. In this case, it's the mental chakra. So you're breathing out with attention to that point and breathing in with attention to that point. Just stay with that process for a little bit. Nice rhythmic breathing. If you're really connecting with me, you'll feel a resonance of the brow. You will feel a deepening peace in the mind. you will feel more centeredness in your mental space. Stay with that. Open your mind to the experience of the space. Now, if you're breathing through the left nostril in a more dominant way, it will make you feel more passive in the body. But never mind. Just enjoy that peaceful nature of the mind. It may be a little passive, but that's fine. And if you're breathing more through the right nostril, it has a more heating kind of experience and more vital, more present, more in the body, more with the body. And for some of you, you might be breathing through both equally, which is a balance of the heating and cooling energies. With respect to your brain, left nostril is right brain influence, and right nostril is left brain influence. And if any one of you want to use your fingers to do alternate nostril for a little bit, you can. You'll find it very useful. I can do it without the fingers, by focusing on the prana. In time, you'll be able to as well. It has a beautiful and toning effect on the brain. This is not only mental centering, but this is mental energizing, heightening your well-being, enhancing your well-being. Beautiful. Now let's take a moment to extend the awareness. So you're still centered in the mental space. Extend the awareness to the heart, to the center of the chest. And you're breathing in to the center of the chest. Lovingly, you bring in the emotional dimension. And as you breathe out, you let go of stresses if they exist in the emotional center. And if not, you just breathe the love that you are experiencing into the space. So it becomes channeling. In breath, you're tapping into out breath you're channeling. And as you do open the heart, you develop a loving relationship with your physical body. Let the inner resonance be, I love you, my body. I love you, my every cell. So you're loving your body from your soul being, your immortal being. I love you, my body. From my immortal being, I love you. I hold you in my love. And I love you, my every cell. You're not just a body. You have trillions of cells. I love you, my every cell. You're so precious to me, to my existence in this physical body. So this is enhancing the well-being of the heart. Nervous system is getting a boost. The activity of the heart is more relaxed. Entire body is more relaxed. And to add to this magic of well-being, breathe into the gut. And here is where there's tremendous excitement of getting into the core vitality of the body. A nice place to be. So I delightfully breathe into my gut with the lovingness of my heart, with the peacefulness and focus of my mind. In the expansive consciousness and energy field of my infinite self, I breathe into my gut. In present moment awareness, I'm staying with my body. I'm nourishing my body through prana with every breath. And this is an absolute delight. This is pranic nourishment. This is relaxation at its best, coupled with revitalization. And give attention to the happiness that emerges in your field. Don't just accept it, celebrate it. Bring it alive within your being, personal. When you begin to feel the nourishment of prana, celebrate it. Oh my God, this prana is just so nourishing, so beautiful. Actually, when it reaches my brain, it's ecstatic. I'm holding you in my field that you can experience what I am experiencing. So you should be breathing in the gut, in the chest. Lifting the shoulders back to fill the upper lungs. And feeling really wonderfully well in your immortal body. And growing in well-being in the physical. Let's celebrate life together in the meditative process. Stay with me in the silence, actively practicing and communicating with me as we share the co-created space of well-being. Now take your attention right down to the perineum area, breathing there, contracting that perineum area lightly as you breathe in and relaxing it as you breathe out. The whole idea is to come more into the physical body consciousness, to be grounded at the root of the physical. And now expand your awareness into the physical space around you, being more conscious of the earth, air around you, atmosphere, the fire element, the light, the warmth, the water element, at the tongue, in the atmosphere. And the space element, the space in which you hear your world. And as you breathe more into the gross body, the root, sacral and navel, deepening the gross breath, you'll experience your physical senses becoming more alive, more alert, and your soul consciousness becoming more present to the physical dimension. Bring to attention your entire world, community around you, the world around you, nature around you, the living world, and hold all of it in your noble intentions of supporting the co-creation of a peaceful, loving, and harmonious world. Let there be peace, love, and harmony in our coexistence. And here is where we'll chant the Mahamrityunjaya mantra. Now that your senses are more alert, more alive, more energized, join me in the chanting of the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, where we invoke the blessings of this mantra for healing, for nourishment, for prosperity, for immortal consciousness. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Amritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshiyam amritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Amritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Amritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you everyone for joining us in our healing circle today. Hope that you're nourished by it. Always a joy to be with you in this experience as I'm nourished at the same time by your energy too. So the one thing that it's only you tap into. I tap into your energies as well as you light up. We all share with each other. There's only one self. Many forms, but just one self, one source. One energy that runs through all of us. That's the whole oneness principle. And when you begin to realize that more and more, you can only but love it. We can only but love each other. So we carry I want to say burden of this body. We carry this marvelous opportunity to liberate ourselves from the karmic bondage that we have created on this material plane. With every lifetime that we come into it, we have an opportunity to liberate ourselves, to grow a little more in consciousness. And like I continue to say to you, your physical body really represents choices that you have made. Of course, one may say, okay, my ancestors are responsible for the genetics of my present body. Oh, and I agree with that 100%. They're partially responsible. But how did you arrive at these ancestors? Why were you attracted to them? Why did you come in that play? Why did you pick up their genes? Because your soul became attracted to the genes that are necessary for its karma, for its karmic play. And then you'll understand why you got into those genes. Because it's the karmic play. And the karmas that you need to work out would include that ancestral genetic makeup. Will include the stage around you. The support system you have, the challenging system that you have, the neutral system that you have, that are around you. Your friends in the play, your bystanders in the play, and then you have challenges in the play. I don't want to call them enemies because they're blessings in disguise. They're challenges in the space. They challenge you to bring out the best in you. So don't blame anyone. It's not worth it. Try to understand the play. The greatest thing that you can do is understand what's happening in your play. And that's why I give you so much information that you will understand your play. And it's marvelous when your body cannot become a burden anymore, despite how heavy it is. Because when you're centered in your subtle body and you identify with it as your reality, that's a tremendous amount of excitement. You experience the body, but you know it's not your reality. That's the beauty. And when you feel the awesome power of the subtle body, Power of the mind, power of the heart, power of the gut, power of the vitality, power of being grounded in the body and really connecting with the physical body and channeling energies from the root. When you really get in touch with your subtle body and realize how potent it is, and that it is your higher reality, then every day that you get up, you'll want to really work your physical body until it is full of light, full of prana. Just to remind you that when you overeat, you overstress, you oversleep, you undersleep, you overwork, you underwork, they are all stressors. And then to bring them back into balance, you have more work to do. So be wise. Try to live it more in balance. And be even more wise by trying to center in the subtle body as your true identity. It's work in progress. I didn't get there just in a flash. I had to work for it. And the joy of my working is that when you work co-creatively with the divine, it becomes a joy even as you do it. Even as you grow, it becomes a joy. Even as you meet the challenges, it becomes a joy. So learn to really appreciate your immortality and the opportunity that you have in the lifetime to grow in consciousness. Accept your stage just as it is. Trying to find the root of your subtle body that you can really work your physical body to the best and never consider it a burden. But an opportunity to transform how you think about your body, transform how you treat with the body. Let this lifetime be one that you really learn to do that. And here in the Blue Star, we try to guide you in that direction. So the COVID is quite a challenge. Stay positive. Keep your immune system high. Keep up your breathing practices, your meditation practices. And I'm going to be with you, as always, in the healing circle. So just to remind you that this weekend, on Sunday, we have our global conversations. I look forward to that. And I keep sending you information. I become excited when you begin to really find what I'm sending to you very interesting. Of course, the first time I read Devatma Shakti, it was like, wow, when will I ever understand this thing? But as I read more and more, I experienced more and more, the book came alive to me. I look forward to exploring the field of the Mahayoga with you. Have a blessed day. Whatever is your time zone, wherever you are. We are all with each other in the inner space. Namaskar, everyone.